Have you and your spouse agreed to divorce? Are you unsure how to find a good divorce attorney? Hi, I'm Simon Dippenau and I'm a family lawyer. Hiring a divorce attorney signifies the end of a marriage, so it's not usually a pleasurable purchase. You want to keep your costs down, but it's important to find a lawyer who will deliver the best possible outcome. You may want to meet with several divorce attorneys before you engage one. What questions should you ask? This will depend on the complexity of your case. If you have no children and were married out of community of property, your divorce is likely to be straightforward. If you're married in community of property and have assets, your situation is more complicated and you need someone with appropriate experience. If you have children, you need expertise in custody, child care and contact, and family law. Your questions might include: how many divorce cases have you handled? What proportion of your divorce cases are contested versus uncontested? What is your experience of mediated divorce? What is your experience of child care and contact disputes? Law firms, like any business, delegate routine work to staff and keep senior partners free to work on more complex cases. There's nothing wrong with this, and it helps to keep costs under control. But you're entitled to know who will be working on your case. Ask the attorney, who will be the lead attorney on my case, if not you? Can I meet them? Do you use assistants to handle administrative aspects of the case? Do hourly fees vary according to who is doing the work? Cost should not be the sole basis for your decision, but it is an important component. Although hourly billing was historically standard in the legal profession, it is fast being replaced by other more transparent structures, such as flat fees. Ask, how will I be charged? What is your hourly rate? What are the hourly rates of others who will work on the case? Do you have a flat fee option? If outside experts are involved, for example, social workers, how are their fees billed? What do you estimate the total cost to be based on the information I've given you? This last question is tricky. It may be difficult for a lawyer to give you an accurate estimate. The final cost will depend on factors that simply can't be known at this stage, such as the level of conflict that may arise. But ask the question. It's a good measure of the attorney's integrity. If they tell you it's difficult to estimate all the costs that may be involved, this is an honest answer. A lawyer is entitled to a personal life. Please don't ring them unnecessarily after hours. But it's reasonable to know you can reach them in an emergency and how long it might take to get answers to questions. You might ask, how long do you take to return phone calls? How do I get hold of you if there is an emergency? What do you consider to be an emergency? And how do you want to be updated? Do you want to be informed of every detail as it develops, or do you prefer a weekly progress report? Be open with the lawyer about your expectations. Will I be kept informed of all the developments in my case? What do you consider a development? How often will you give me updates? No one has a crystal ball, but an experienced divorce attorney has seen many cases. Ask them what they think the outcome will be, for example. Based on what you know about my case, how do you predict a judge will rule on it? How much maintenance do you think I will be able to claim? Will I be entitled to a portion of my spouse's pension? Ultimately, the lawyer you choose will be a very important person in your life for the next few months. Ask yourself, do I have confidence in them? Do I feel comfortable confiding personal matters and expressing my fears and doubts? Do I trust them? Will they put my children's interests first? If your priority is minimizing the emotional trauma you experience and ensuring your children are protected, you want a lawyer with empathy and high emotional intelligence who will strive for a collaborative divorce with dignity. It's the best way to forge an amicable co-parenting relationship after divorce. I've been practicing family law for over 10 years. I have extensive experience of helping couples divorce with dignity, and I always strive to ensure the best possible outcome for all parties, especially any children involved. Contact me on the number in the signature below.